Hey guys, I am Patty from Bansmart channel, and today we are going to talk about how to stay safe in Thailand. Sometimes you might see a story about crime in the news that happened in the kingdom, and you might ask yourself, is Thailand safe? In this video, we will compare the rate of crime in Thailand with other countries and what you can do to keep safe while visiting the land of smile. Before we continue, please subscribe to this channel so you can get more of this kind of video about relocating or spending a long time in Thailand. You know, a lot of videos on YouTube only show you the fun that you can have in Thailand. You can see the party, the walking street, the beaches, and the girlfriend of the week. But we are one of a very few channels that explain how you can get the right visa, how you can start a business, how to retire in Thailand, how to study in Thailand, and yes, how to be safe when you come in Thailand. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button guys. So, Thailand is a safer country than a lot of countries in the world. If we compare it to the United States, Thailand has a total crime rate per 1,000 people. This is 5 times less than the USA. Violent crime is 6 times less than the United States in Thailand. And assaults against women are 6 times less in the Thailand than in the United States. But even though crime is lower in Thailand than many large cities around the world, you should still be careful. Crime exists in every city in the world, so makes sense to have common sense. No country is a paradise. In this video, we will give you some general tips on how to be safe in Thailand. Are you guys ready? Hotels and Airbnbs. Do not leave valuable in your room. It's not good enough simply to lock valuable items and money in your suitcase. Passport, cash, camera, and so on should always be kept secure either in the room safe provided or in the main hotel safety box usually available at hotel reception. Even during a short absence from the room for breakfast, lock up things you can afford to lose. Keep your door locked at all times and make use of stay home and safety door chain before opening the door to anyone. I highly recommend that you ask for the business card of the hotel that you are staying in, just in case you can't clearly communicate your destination to a taxi driver. If your hotel only had cards in English, ask a staff member to write the name, address, and phone numbers Thai language on card for you. Beaches and swimming. Thailand is very famous for its beaches, so here are some safety tips for the beaches. Try not to frequent deserted beach areas. You should never put yourself in a position where you cannot be seen or heard by others should an emergency arise or you need assistance. Nude and topless bathing are frowned upon in Thailand, and showing a lack of modesty could unfortunately be misinterpreted by others as a statement of your own level of morality and intentions. Be aware of your dress. When you are in more remote or very quiet areas, you should consider your option for seeking assistance should an unlikely event like a robbery or assault occur or you become injured. Most Thai beaches do not have lifeguard protections, so you should never swim alone. Taxis and tuk-tuk. Bangkok taxis are a very safe mode of transport and operate 24 hours and 7 days. Present yourself with an air of confidence, knowing that the meter must start at 35 baht, and be prepared to get out and take another taxi if not. Don't engage the driver in unnecessary conversation. If need, repeat your destination confidently. clearly, slowly, and politely. Don't take taxis parked by hotel or tourist attractions. There are so many that it is far better to flag down or passing taxis. It's part to Thai experience to try a tuk-tuk at least once. However, as a general rule, it's best to avoid them as a primary means of transport. If you must use a tuk-tuk, unlike a taxi, you have to negotiate the fare to your destination first, and don't pay until your safe arrival. Do not let them take you to tailor, gem store, or anywhere else that you didn't ask to go. Do not let them talk you into sightseeing and other special sights. If a tuk-tuk driver offers a fare below 50 baht, they will try to take you to other locations. A tuk-tuk ride is a fun thing to do, but just let them know exactly where you want to go and tell them to not stop on the way. Of course, it's a good idea to find your destination on Google Maps first, so that you can track if the taxi or tuk-tuk driver is going the right way. Day for backpack, handbag, and shoulder bag. There have been incidents of bag snatchers on motorbikes. Keep your bag clutched tightly and securely to your side when you're walking. In cloud conditions, consider wearing your backpack in front of you instead of on your back. Be aware of persons who may innocently bump into you as a means to distract you. Carrying cash. Pickpockets are not as common as in some European cities, but they do exist. Take the usual precaution with wallets, purse, and day packs. Do not flash your cash. Be discreet opening your wallet or purse to pay for something. You can learn a lot by watching Thai people. They are often very discreet when reaching for their cash, almost to the point of being secretive. Speeding up your money can be a good idea. Carry a small amount of instant access cards in your preferred wallet or purse and carry the balance along with your credit card. In a more secure place, money belt, hidden pocket, in your shoes. This is what I do every time when I go to a night market or a crowd place to split my money into different pockets. Smart, right? Jewelry, best as white, don't bring it if possible. However, if you must wear expensive jewelry, do so discreetly. When riding motorbike or in the back of songtail, keep your necklace inside your clothing, or better yet, leave it in your hotel. Wear it when you are having a fancy occasions. ATMs. When practical, try to use ATMs that are inside a bank or inside a secure building. If you must use one in a shopping mall or street, make sure you cover the keypad with your other hand as you enter your PIN and do not walk away counting your cash. Also, check to make sure your ATM machine has not been tampered with before you put your card in it. Credit card fraud. Fraud exists in Thailand as in any other countries. If you must pay by credit card, never let your card out of your sight. Watch as it's used and double check the purchase amount and currency before signing or entering your PIN number. Once you sign the receipt, in most cases you are accepting and agree to pay amount. Clubs, pubs, and parties. Never leave your drink unattended. Never accept a drink from a stranger or recent acquaintance. Similarly, don't leave your cash and valuables unattended. Be aware of your alcohol consumption. Try not to overindulge and not be able to safely make your way home. It's possible that someone may be watching and assessing how easy a target you make. Party drugs. Don't accept drugs in any shape or form, at any time or for any reason, apart from never really knowing what substance you are actually ingesting. You should seriously consider the possibility that any way offered of drugs may in fact be an undercover police operation. Punishment for the possession, distribution, or use of even quantity of illegal substance are very harsh in Thailand. You could end up in jail. New friends. While Thailand is the land of smile, you really should be cautious of anyone who approaches you out of the blue, regardless of their nationality. Encounters such as this can potentially lead to you becoming the victim of a scam or con artist. Don't simply touch a stranger just because they are from the home country. Con artists of all nationalities are out there scamming and cheating their way to life. Thai people can be very helpful and accommodating when asked. However, it is not a normal Thai custom to approach strangers and offer unsolicited advice or assistance. Gambling. Don't get involved in card games, gambling, cockfight, pool table games for money. Even though widely practiced by law, with the exception of the National Thai State Lottery and the occasional horse racing events, gambling in any form in Thailand is illegal. Stranger approaching you. Don't let a stranger lead you away from or to a location other than your intent one. Claims of not open to foreigners, closed today, or special deal are your clue to ignore them. Don't buy anything of value from someone that approaches you in the street. Bus, train, and event tickets. At the bus station and train station, always ignore touch and go directly to the official ticket seller window. In many cases, tickets of Muay Thai, boxing, and movies sold through unofficial channels are invalid or forgeries. Airline tickets are never transferable from one person to another and must be purchased either directly from the airline or an authorized agent. Moving around at night. Obviously, try not to be walking alone on the street at night. Even though Thailand is generally a safe place, it is not a good idea. Instead, use the Grab app to call a taxi. Carrying your passport. It is required by Thai law that Thai citizens and all visitors must carry proper identification at all times. This must be present upon demand by a police officers or the other legitimate government officials. It is not always safe, practical, or appropriate to carry your physical passport on you at all times. Passports are a very vulnerable commodity that can be the target of thieves and are very expensive to repair while overseas. Keep your passport at home or hotel in a safe place and carry a copy instead. Also, have a driver license or other secondary form of ID with you. Never leave your passport with any company such as bike or car rentals. Instead, make a copy and leave with them. If they don't want to accept a copy, go to the next rental shop instead. Summary: Thailand is quite safe, but you should take normal precautions and have a common sense anyway. These tips are good for traveling to any countries. But because of recent news, we decided to make this video to help you reduce the risk of something happening to you. Keep your eyes and ears open, and you will have a great experience. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and see you next time. Bye!
What are you waiting for?
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 Yes, correct. What are you waiting for? The world may not be in a great shape right now, but it's very possible to come to Thailand. It's actually easier to live in Thailand for a longer time than it was before. With One Smile can get you the right long-term visa, find a perfect house, open the local bank account, or even open the business here. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below or go to bansmile.com and get started.